the offense to fall
Well,
back
the thing
on.
too now is that we didn't call plays that allow Steven to be able to throw the football in the second half, especially where there's some. Believe me, we can open the offense up, so to speak. But in this game, just like the South Carolina game, was a grind out game, and we had to go grind it out, and we put it on the running backs and O-line and said this is what we need to do, and they went and did it, which is awesome. So yes, are we going to need Steven Johnson to throw to win football games? Yes, we are, and we're going to get better at that. We're going to continue to work at it. He's done well in practices, and again, he had some. He was 10 of 24, I think, tonight, which is below our standards. So we got to continue to get better.
Thank you.
How much does the extra week you guys have the bye coming up? How much does that help?
Oh, 100%. But we're in. And people don't realize, but in the Alabama game, Steven got hit quite a few times in that game, and that can rattle you. It's going to be nice to have the week off after a win. And come back and get healthy with everybody and get focused on what we need to do to move forward, because our receivers are really playing well. They're doing a good job, and we got to be able to get them the ball.
So this is the first time he's been able to play in games like at this level where he gets hit like he does, and he has to get used to that, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, without a doubt. And he did some things with his legs that I can't coach on the 4th and 1s, and again, he made some plays with his feet that were incredible, and it was in the first half, which led us to get ahead 17-3, which ended up winning the game for us.
Right.
And then in the second half, we didn't ask him to do a whole lot. We took him out of the backfield, or we did different things with him. The interception was costly. We can't do that. We've got a punt right there, and we got to get better at that.
Thanks.
Yes, sir.
Overall, what have you been seeing for Steven? Though he's struggled a little bit in passing, but he's getting better. So
yeah, he is. He's really running the offense really well. He's doing a good job of all his run reads and his RPOs and things like that. So we got to continue to get better at that. And then there's some of the drop back stuff. We have to complete balls. There's probably about 6 balls out there that you go, man, we got some completions, and we're going to move the chains, and we're going to help our defense and help the whole team, and the game doesn't have to come down to the last drive. And for us to win big games coming up forward, we're going to have to do that at quarterback. But again, Steven Johnson made 2 4th and 1 plays that I couldn't coach. So I'm really proud of him on the fact that he went out and made plays when he needed to. Now we just got to make plays, with our arm when we need to.
do you think he was getting a little bit just excited out there on some of those throws? Guys were open, but he kind of just overthrew them a little bit.
Some of it we'll watch the film. Again, it's some of it is they pressure. Some of them was not his fault, and we'll see which ones are. The ones that were his fault, though, like the interception. Again, it's not. They had a good coverage call. The corner ran underneath the corner route. It wasn't there, and he threw the ball anyways. And that's where he's got to pull the ball down, run it. Let's pin him down on the 5-yard line instead of giving the ball on the 50-yard line. And then our defense answers and stops him, which was awesome.
Was the wind an issue at all for him throwing the ball early?
It was on a couple plays, but not overall. Not overall. He threw one deep ball into the end zone, and it looked like the wind did push it down just a little bit.